everyone. Welcome to Coffee Chat episode 7. Today I'm with Maya. She's an employment advisor from Humber Community Employment Services. Thank you, Maya, for joining today. I'm really looking forward to learning more and sharing this knowledge with students. So thank you for participating.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm also looking forward to chat with you to share what Humber College Community Employment Services has to offer to community and students. And it's actually great to be here with you for a chat.
So maybe we can start off with a little background about you. What your role is at Humber Community Employment Services, and yeah.
So I do have over decades of experience in providing career coaching. I have been with Humber since 2013. So presently I do work as employment advisor. So main goal is to guide job seekers towards reaching their employment and career training goal, reaching the meaningful work. Uh, Basically, we do like a one-on-one coaching and group advising. Our programs are open to all job seekers in community, including students. Little bit about my background in education. So I do have master's degree in adult education, concentrating in community colleges. I do possess degree in psychology. I'm certified career and work counselor, and also certified life coach and personality dimension. So it's a pretty much all training is related to workforce development and guiding clients through the transition career decision making and in their journey towards reaching career goals.
That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a perfect mix of education and experience for what you're doing. So now that you told us a little bit more about yourself and kind of what you do, if you can tell us a little bit more about what you guys offer, what kind of services and programs and things like that, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely. So Humber College Community Employment Services have been present in the community for many years. We do have 5 locations across GTA. The contact information and addresses are posted on our website. So we have location in North Etobicoke, Central Etobicoke, Jane and Wilson, Brampton, and St. Clair and Lansdowne. So we do offer free employment advising programs and employment and training services to basically all job seekers in community, including students. We also have program and services available to employers. So it is basically we are funded by Employment Ontario provincial government. So I think it's important to emphasize that all our programs are free of charge to any participants, and literally whoever is in need of employment, or looking for employment, considering changing career, considering going back to school, or upgrading their skills, or enrolling in any type of training, are welcome to reach out to us and seek support services and programs, and use resources we have available to them. So we do have a program that um, also with in a bridging with the Humber College, we do offer the programs that are specialized for international and trained professionals as well. We have we offer a different bridging programs. We also offer like occupation specific language training. So it is like a broad range of program and services that are available, not necessarily through Humber College Community Employment Services at our 5 locations, but we do have a resources and information when we can guide them clients and bridge them to the program and services that might be most suitable for them at the point where they are in terms of the job search.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a super comprehensive range of services and resources. So that's awesome. How often do you see students and alumni coming just out of curiosity? Is it like a service that they usually use, or do they usually use the services at at the actual school?
So we do see like the students I would say 2 main points of their career, right? Like we do see students at the point where they are deciding upgrading their skills, enrolling in post-secondary, or thinking about the training. And when I say students, I do not necessarily mean students coming straight from high school and going directly to the college, right? Definition of post-secondary students, it's a very different now, right? So we do see students who are mature students enrolling after working maybe in a certain industry for several years. We do students who have a gap in a work history and now are realizing that upgrading the skills is the best option for them to increase employability and compete within the labor market. Or we do like clients when they are considering applying for the second career. So those are basically students when we see them at the starting stage of considering the training and enrolling in post-secondary education. And mainly during that time, we guide them and help them understand the employment prospect of the training they are looking for, help them identify their strength, interest, and skills, and how they would feel or how they would match career they may be considering as their occupation. So, and then we see students during the engagement in education. It is noted that many post-secondary students actually seeking for part-time employment while being engaged in education, or during the summertime looking for the short-term summer type of job. And then we do see students after graduation when they actually completed the training and now looking for that a first job in their field. So all our services are now continuing to be provided virtually. We actually do see a number of Humber College students attending our webinars. So that's a great to see they are using the programs. I think being present virtually, it's really make easier for many people to actually use our programs in terms of attend the webinars, reach out to us. They don't necessarily physically have to come to our office. So I just would like to also to mention our webinars, we use the Blackboard. Some Humber College students are already familiar with the platform, so I think it's that also make it easier on their end to actually reach out to us and take advantage of some of the workshops that we offer. And we have also developed a unique workshops to kind of uh, feed the need during of job seeker during the COVID. So there is a workshops that recently have been developed, and I think it's a great way to kind of refresh, get some idea, and obtain some information and resources that can be helpful during the job search.
In terms of the employment trends with COVID, I was wondering if you can share anything for students about maybe what fields are more in demand right now, what's not as in demand, and things like that. That's some of the trends that are currently happening.
Yeah, so the COVID pandemic did affect a life of all of us, and in many different segments, and especially the labor market, right? And we are all aware that labor market has been a hit by pandemic, especially when the first national lockdown happened in March. So based on the statistic Canada, it is noted that almost 1 million jobs was lost in March, and that employment rate increased, right? However, the positive side of the coin, I would say that recently, on information recently presented through the employment survey, the labor market trends during and post COVID-19, it was shown that 3/4 of those jobs actually had been recovered by September. So we really, I think that the main agenda of us as employment advisors now is to encourage clients to stay active during the job search. The assumption might be that we are facing another lockdown. Many businesses are shut down, right? So the assumption might be there is a really hard to find employment, but we definitely do share the success of our job seekers securing employment on the a regular basis. So there is still an industry, they are blooming, there are still employers who are in need of qualified job seeker. And I think this is the time that the job seeker who are very assertive and dedicated towards employment goal can be successful, right? No matter if they are looking in the industry that has been hard hit or the industry they are blooming, because we have to learn somewhere to identify our transferable skills. We have to learn to identify where is our strength and how I can migrate from one industry to another. So the pandemic did mainly hit industry as accommodation and food services, warehouse, sales, real estate, entertainment, right? Those industries have been like hardly hit with the pandemic. And on another side, we have the industry there in a high demand, like agricultural industry, healthcare, IT. We have online education, right? Like so, we uh, we move like our lives on a online platforms now. So like cyber security, it's something that's in a high demand, right? In Ontario, the construction and working on the infrastructure, those like essential like services related projects are still considered as essential service, and they are still active, right? So I would basically encourage job seeker to reach out to us to help them identify or help them understand the labor market trends and how they're changing during the COVID, and help them identify where are their strengths and transferable skills and how they can move from the industry if they believe has been hardly and they cannot find employment in their specific industry, how they can transition to the like labor market industry where are the jobs, right? We also noticed of March the larger amount of the remote work offered by the employers, right? So there is many businesses who actually move to the online services and like who are being incredibly creative how they provide services and like how they reach out to their clients. So there is a need in the like a job seeker to provide to work like remotely as well. So like a learning of what those type of job could be and what skills I need to be successful, how to apply for them. It's also something that we have to look during this time, and how like we are trying to provide and obtain those resources that we can share with the job seeker to help them be successful in that.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. That's super insightful. And yeah, I agree. I think it's been, tough for a lot of students, but I feel like as well a lot of them have been so resilient and have been taking this time to really like learn about what their skills are and really hone in on how to job search effectively. Even though everything is online, like there's so much available for students to benefit from. So yeah, I encourage students to learn more about these services that you guys offer because they sound really great, and that they can help students in so many ways. So thank you so much, Maya. I really appreciate you joining and sharing your knowledge in this area and what you guys have to offer.
It was nice chatting with you. It was my pleasure, like to provide a little bit, like a very brief overview of the programs and services that we have. So I haven't listed many of them that are available, and I would definitely encourage students to, check our website, see what we have to offer, check our like online webinars, join us for one of those sessions, meet with employment advisor, and get to benefit from the services that are available to them.